My first response was he could have found a better bullfighter to do a documentary.
Greens or CVS and buy makeup. The cashier looks at you like you're crazy.
I kind of try to keep it to myself, but every time I wear them, I take dirt naps. I'm not big on dirt naps anymore.
No dirt nap tonight.
My name is Jimmy Lee. I was born and raised in Waco, Texas. I'm a professional bullfighter in the PRCA. Fought my first bull when I was 28 years old. A friend of mine says, hey, I'm going to get on some bulls down in Rock Springs, why don't you come with me? Went down there and set up a practice 3 nights for 2 weeks, and it rained all 3 nights. And the first time I ever stepped in the arena was in Monahans, Texas, in front of about 2,000 people. Crazy part is I thought it was all because, man, I'm finally getting my chance. That's all I've wanted to do all my life. And 3 or 4 weeks after that, he calls me and he says, hey, there's this Bible bull riding camp. It's called Riding on Faith. He goes, I know you don't really, want to do the whole religious thing, but man, they're gonna buck like 80 bulls a day. I think you ought to come down there and, get in front of some. It'd really help you out. So yeah, I'll go, but I'm not doing that church crap. Probably my exact words, to be honest. And went down there. I think I've been back for 5 or 6 or 7 years now. I'm a counselor there. I got baptized there. So it was kind of, rodeo for me is what brought me close to God and strengthened my relationship with Him. And that's how, I don't know how to put it into words, but that's how it happened. After each bull ride, Evan and I will kind of talk, and sometimes, like if there's a guy that, maybe not as skilled as most riders, the bull he's getting on is probably too much for him. You'll, just a heads up here, this is going to happen fast. And we'll sit there and we'll, kind of peek in the chutes, and if he's right-handed, it's going to be into his hand, so you're going to have to probably pull the bull out of the spin to get him to check out into his hand. You have to be kind of all-knowing, like be ready, kind of mental preparedness for, hey, worst case scenario, this is going to happen. You've kind of got to be on your toes about it. So the gate comes open. You've kind of got to wait for, the gate guys to clear out of there, the gate to slam back, and then you've got to duck down and stay close to the iron so the bull doesn't see you. I mean, a lot of times, they're mean, and so they see you moving, they're going to come to you. You'll see us kind of bouncing back and forth. We're getting in time with that bull, and as soon as that guy's chin goes up and his arm goes straight, the next thing that's going to happen is all that's going to come down. You're just trying to time it just right to where whenever he does come down, you're going to hit your gap there and pick that bull's head up and get him to come with you. We work everything in circles. We stay at 180 from one another at all times. That way we have the front door and the back door covered. And once that rider comes off, like he's kind of out of our peripheral vision, that he's there, and if he's down and slow to get up, and you do feel that gap, you have to shut down and wait and make sure that bull's going to take you instead of him and give him a chance to get up. Sometimes you'll see us reach down and kind of try to help that guy up, and I think it's more of a subconscious thing, just waiting and trying to help him. And that was like that video that I showed you last night. I had the gap there and I was fixing to take a dirty shot, and here comes Evan up the back door and just took that bull right out of there. It's a team deal for sure. I think I set some goals that were a little far-fetched but kind of easily achievable, I guess. I got to fight my hometown rodeo, San Angelo, Texas. That was come to find out, one of my other goals was Pecos, Texas, the oldest rodeo in the world. I ended up getting that rodeo from San Angelo, so I got to cross off 2 of my goals, my bucket list there in the 2 or 3 weeks there. Bob Tallman was always one of my really big heroes, and to hear him call my name was one of my goals, and I got to experience that twice now. San Juan Capistrano, he's announced that rodeo twice. I'd really like circuit finals buckle. That was kind of my NFR deal, if you will, a circuit finals. That would have been cool, but hadn't happened yet. If it doesn't, it's not the end of the world. Got to fight Del Rio, Texas twice now. That was when I was a kid. That was the prestigious rodeo. That was the George Paul, the big daddy of them all. It was awesome. So I got to do that twice, and I'm happy with, how far I've come. So my name is Jimmy Lee, and this is my journey as a professional bullfighter.